Hello, this is the Progressive Cynic, and in this video I will be discussing the Republican talking point that they just want compromise in regard to the debt ceiling and Obamacare showdowns. The Republican Party is fairly unified in its talking point that they want to compromise with the Democrats in order for the Democrats to restart the government and to shut down and to stop the shutdown. Now, Republicans say, "Oh, we want you to either shut down Obamacare, defund it, or just delay it for a year or so." Of course, everyone knows in a year, if that were to happen, they'd come back and say, "We already delayed it for a year, and it's not working, so let's shut it down completely." It's just a trap. If the Democrats are willing to concede on these demands, Republicans will be magnanimous enough to stop shutting down the entire American government. Now, this is a ridiculous situation because while you have people clamoring for compromise and the media calling it even, you have no context from which the compromise can actually be looked at. The Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, is settled law. It was passed by the legislature, it was signed by a sitting president, and it was upheld as constitutional by the Supreme Court. That makes it law. And the Republicans saying, no, we need compromise now, is absurd. It's particularly absurd considering the fact that this was the Republican plan. It is in and of itself a compromise away from single-payer health care and towards a free market solution. So to say they want compromise now is ridiculous. And it's akin to a situation where the Republicans say, okay, we want to take nice, friendly Uncle Sam, the somewhat outdated mascot for the United States, just hold him down and kick him in the nuts 5 or 6 times with steel-toed boots. And then the Democrats say, are you crazy? That will cause immense pain. It's absolutely pointless, and it's just wrong. And then the Republicans say, okay, we can compromise down. We'll take off the steel-toed boots, and we'll only kick them 3 or 4 times. And then the people who are looking at it, like the media, say, oh, look, the Republicans have actually moved away from their initial incredibly ridiculous starting point for this debate. So the Democrats are being intransigent because they're refusing to negotiate. You don't negotiate on some things. There are some things which are right, some things which are wrong, and then there are things in between where there's some debate where you're actually capable of reaching an agreement. It is unconstitutional to nullify law the way that the Republicans are trying to do it, and it is immoral because it will result in people not getting their health care. This will have real-life negative consequences on their lives. And it's just, it's partisan, it's ridiculous, and it's extortion. It sets a horrible precedent, and the Democrats are very right in not negotiating. You cannot negotiate on this kind of issue. It's akin to a hostage situation as well. If you negotiate with hostage takers, they will take more hostages because they've had a positive feedback from their tactic. And unfortunately, Obama negotiated 2 times already, in fact. First was on the ridiculous showdown the December before last, where the Republicans held the unemployment benefits hostage. And again, on the budget, we need to stop it now. And the media needs to get on they need to start doing a little bit of research and then start publishing the fact that there shouldn't be compromise. There's a right side to this and a wrong side to this. And while the Republicans are on the wrong side, and the Democrats, I hate to say it, they're entirely in the right on this. I don't personally like the Democrats. They're too right-wing. But in this case, look, they're just the only sane people in the room right now. And, well, hasn't been reported on, so a majority of the American people are just, they don't realize this. Thank you. This has been The Progressive Cynic. Please follow my blog, theprogressivecynic.com, and follow my YouTube channel.